Have you ever asked yourself why some people in their mid-70s can take long walks with energy, while others just over 60 struggle with wobbly legs going down a flight of stairs? What explains that gap? Is it all in the genes? Or is there something deeper, something you might be overlooking? Here's the real reason. Each morning when you wake up, your body is already beginning to break down muscle, especially in the lower limbs. And if you don't fuel it properly within the first 2 hours, that muscle loss speeds up quietly. There's no pain, no warning signs, but over time, you begin to feel it. Your legs may seem less steady, your calves less toned, and everyday movements begin to feel a bit heavier. What's surprising is that reversing this trend doesn't require a gym membership or fancy pills. A simple tweak to your morning habits can help protect your muscle tone, improve your balance, and reduce age-related muscle loss. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 easy breakfast ideas that experts from both Europe and the US recommend for adults over 50. These aren't exotic foods, just everyday ingredients that, when eaten correctly and at the right time, can quietly support your leg strength and overall mobility for years to come. As always, check with your doctor before making dietary changes. But this information could help you move through aging with more confidence and grace. And one more thing. Subscribing to this channel is just the first step. Be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Sometimes the smallest advice, heard at just the right moment, can change the way you age. Lastly, take a second to leave a thank you comment for Mr. Frank Suarez, whose insights continue to teach us how to use food wisely to support the well-being of older adults. Ready to begin? Let's dive in. Number 1. Whole boiled egg. If you're searching for a breakfast option that's simple, affordable, and highly effective in preserving strength and mobility after 50, look no further than the whole boiled egg. This humble food may seem basic, but it's a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to supporting muscle repair and leg stability, especially important after a full night of fasting, when your body is primed to absorb nutrients and start the rebuilding process. Many people underestimate eggs, thinking of them as just a light side dish or breakfast filler. But inside that shell is a complete source of high-quality protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and regeneration. Among them, leucine stands out as a key amino acid that helps trigger the body's muscle repair process, and it's especially valuable for individuals over 60, as the body's natural protein synthesis ability begins to decline with age. Here's something that often gets missed. Most of the leucine, vitamin D, B12, and choline are concentrated in the yolk, not the white. If you've been avoiding yolks because of outdated fears about cholesterol, you may be robbing your muscles of some of the most powerful fuel they need to stay strong and responsive. In fact, a study from the University of Birmingham showed that older adults who consumed whole eggs daily for 3 months experienced a 10% improvement in leg strength, better balance, and enhanced ease in everyday movements, such as standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. Eggs also contribute to nerve muscle coordination thanks to their B12 and choline content, nutrients that help your brain communicate clearly with your limbs, improving reaction time and movement control. This is vital for fall prevention, especially in seniors who experience slight delays in motor reflexes. Preparing the perfect boiled egg doesn't require a culinary degree. Simply place your egg in cold water, bring it to a gentle boil, and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes depending on how firm you prefer the yolk. Immediately transfer it to ice water for a couple of minutes. This not only stops the cooking, but also makes the shell much easier to peel. For improved digestion and flavor, try adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It helps break down proteins gently and supports gut health. To make it a complete digestion-friendly meal, pair your egg with avocado slices, rich in healthy fats, or fresh cucumber rounds for hydration and crunch. These combinations help improve choline absorption and support smoother digestion, especially helpful for older adults with slower metabolism. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. Current research shows that eating 1 to 2 eggs daily has no negative impact on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, for many, it supports weight control and muscle maintenance. So next time you're reaching for sugary cereal or buttered toast, try swapping it for 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of veggies or a slice of whole grain toast. Over time, this small change can contribute to improved stamina, smoother movement, and stronger legs, especially important as we age. And while eggs serve as your foundation, the next food we'll discuss acts like a daily repair crew, quietly enhancing endurance and reducing muscle stress at the cellular level. Number 2, oats and chia seeds. If whole eggs are the muscle builders, then oats and chia seeds are the tireless support team that keeps you going all day. Often overlooked in muscle-focused diets, these two plant-based superfoods are essential for preserving endurance, fighting inflammation, and preventing age-related muscle decline, especially in people over 50 who may start noticing fatigue, tightness, or stiffness in their legs during normal activities. Oats, especially steel-cut or rolled, are rich in beta-glucan, a special type of soluble fiber known for its ability to stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce the slow, chronic inflammation that can weaken muscles over time. Unlike acute injury pain, this kind of inflammation doesn't scream for attention, but over months or years it wears down your stamina, makes you prone to cramps, and reduces the elasticity in your muscle fibers. Eating oats regularly helps calm this process. They're also a surprising source of plant-based protein, iron, and magnesium, 3 elements that work together to restore tired muscles, regulate muscle contractions, and replenish energy after sleep. Combine that with chia seeds, and you've got a winning formula. Chia is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce post-exercise muscle soreness and improve joint mobility. On top of that, they deliver high levels of calcium and potassium, both essential for nerve transmission and muscle coordination. Creating this breakfast is incredibly easy and flexible. For a warm, comforting meal, soak 3 tablespoons of oats in warm water or unsweetened almond milk for 10 minutes, then gently simmer on low heat until creamy. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds during the final minute, letting them absorb the liquid and form a gel-like texture. For flavor, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg, both of which also support blood sugar control. In a rush? Prepare overnight oats. Simply combine oats, chia, and your milk of choice in a jar, let it sit overnight in the fridge, and enjoy chilled the next morning. You can add a few blueberries or a thin slice of fresh ginger while cooking to give it an anti-inflammatory boost and improve blood flow. Especially beneficial for anyone experiencing cold feet, slow circulation, or morning stiffness. This combo doesn't just taste good, it works like a slow-release energy system for your muscles, fueling you through your morning walk or light stretching. The key is consistency. Eating oats and chia just once won't produce noticeable changes, but making it a part of your daily breakfast ritual creates long-term benefits for strength, flexibility, and even balance. Together, they're more than a healthy breakfast. They're a tool for longevity and active living. And speaking of small but mighty, the next item on our list might be sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. It's a fruit often underestimated due to its size, but when it comes to nerve strength and muscle control, it delivers in ways most people never expect. Number 3, slightly unripe banana. If there's one fruit that delivers strength, coordination, and balance wrapped in a portable, budget-friendly package, it's the banana. But there's a surprising twist. Ripeness matters, especially as you age. For adults over 50 aiming to keep their legs strong and stable, the best version isn't the fully yellow, spotty banana. Instead, reach for the one that's still slightly unripe, firm, pale yellow, and with a hint of green near the ends. This often overlooked stage offers a unique combination of nutrients ideal for supporting daily mobility, balance, and muscle responsiveness. Everyone knows bananas are rich in potassium, a mineral that acts like an electrolyte fuel line for your muscles and nerves. When potassium levels drop, especially in older adults, symptoms like leg cramps, stiffness, muscle twitches, and general fatigue can start to show up, even during light physical activity. That's why getting enough of this mineral every day is key to smoother movement and stronger legs. Slightly unripe bananas also contain more vitamin B6, which helps create neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. These brain chemicals do more than influence mood. They also assist in motor coordination, gait control, and preventing feelings of dizziness or unsteadiness when walking. But what makes slightly unripe bananas stand out even more is their high content of resistant starch, a special type of prebiotic fiber that passes through your small intestine undigested. This isn't a bad thing. In fact, resistant starch feeds the good bacteria in your colon, promoting a healthier gut environment, which in turn enhances nutrient absorption, especially minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, which are essential for muscle contraction, tissue repair, and energy metabolism. Wondering how to add them into your routine? Try slicing half a firm banana over a bowl of Greek yogurt or steel-cut oats for a filling, nutrient-packed breakfast. Or lightly bake it with a dab of almond butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon at 180 degrees Celsius for a warm, comforting snack that doesn't overwhelm your system with sugar. Another idea, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and flaxseed, creating a balanced meal with muscle-supporting ingredients that taste great too. Here's a lesser-known trick. Peel the banana from the bottom, not the stem. This technique minimizes waste, is less messy, and allows you to use part of the fibrous white inner lining, which contains small amounts of fiber and antioxidant compounds that support digestion and blood sugar control. You can even add a small piece of the soft peel to your smoothie if your digestion tolerates it. Just be sure to rinse the banana thoroughly. Eating just one slightly unripe banana each day, especially in the morning or right after light exercise, gives your muscles and nervous system a stable supply of fuel. Over time, you may find it easier to get up from low chairs, maintain better balance, and reduce the sensation of morning stiffness in your legs or feet. Think of this humble fruit as your natural, everyday mobility booster. And while bananas help set your muscle nervous system in motion, the next food works behind the scenes while you rest, quietly aiding tissue recovery and strength rebuilding. You probably already have it in your fridge, and it's one of the most effective ways to jumpstart your morning with protein and probiotics. Let's explore it now. Number 4. Greek yogurt. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep with no food or hydration, your body enters a temporary state of muscle breakdown called catabolism. For people over 50, this effect is even more pronounced, especially in the legs, which naturally begin to weaken with age. That's why what you eat within the first 2 hours of waking up plays a critical role in how well your body repairs muscle tissue and replenishes energy. And when it comes to choosing the right food for this job, Greek yogurt rises to the top. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a straining process that removes extra whey, resulting in a thicker texture and nearly double the protein content. Most importantly, this protein includes casein, a slow-digesting variety that steadily releases amino acids into your bloodstream, ideal for long-lasting muscle support throughout the morning. This is especially helpful for adults over 60, whose bodies require more protein per meal to trigger the same muscle repair as younger individuals. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, a mineral vital for muscle contractions and bone strength, and vitamin D, which supports muscle function and prevents joint stiffness, common concerns among older adults. And then there's the probiotic content. These friendly bacteria not only enhance digestion, but they also increase your gut's ability to absorb protein and essential minerals, making your entire diet work harder for your health. Eating it is both convenient and versatile. Start with 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and mix in toppings like semi-ripe banana slices, fresh berries, chopped walnuts, or even pumpkin seeds for a dose of omega-3s. Looking for something sweeter? Add half a teaspoon of raw honey and a dash of cinnamon. Not only do they add flavor, but cinnamon can improve blood sugar control, and honey offers natural antibacterial properties that support immune function. Pro tip: let your yogurt sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes before eating. This brings out its natural flavor, makes it easier to digest, and activates its live cultures more effectively. Important for older adults with sensitive digestion or slower metabolism. Another easy swap? Use Greek yogurt as a spread for toast or crackers in place of mayonnaise or cream cheese. You'll get a similar creamy texture, but with far more nutritional benefits and fewer empty calories. Just one serving of Greek yogurt each day can make a measurable difference in muscle recovery, leg strength, and overall balance. Think of it as a quiet coach, working in the background every morning to keep your muscles nourished and your energy steady throughout the day. And if Greek yogurt supports the recovery phase of your muscles, the next food on our list plays a more active role, helping to reduce inflammation, support nerve communication, and act as a true ocean-based superfood. Often misunderstood or passed over, it's time to give this next option the spotlight it deserves. Number 5. Salmon and oily fish. When people think about foods for building or maintaining muscle, the first image that usually comes to mind is a big piece of steak or perhaps a scoop of protein powder stirred into a shake. And yes, protein is important. But for adults over 50, especially those aiming to strengthen the lower body and improve leg stability, the body needs more than just raw protein. It needs nutrient-rich support that helps not only repair muscle fibers, but also fuels the nervous system, reduces hidden inflammation, and enhances coordination. That's where salmon and other oily fish, such as mackerel, sardines, herring, or even trout, prove to be some of the most complete and beneficial foods you can eat. What makes these fish so powerful? It's their naturally high content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These aren't just good fats. They act as cell-level lubricants, reducing stiffness, helping muscle cells recover faster, and improving how the body responds to insulin. Why does that matter? As we age, the body's ability to absorb and utilize protein efficiently starts to decline. But omega-3s have been shown to boost this process, making each gram of protein more effective in muscle rebuilding, especially in aging legs, where repair tends to slow down most noticeably. In addition to omega-3s, salmon delivers key vitamins, including vitamin B12 and vitamin D, both essential for strong neuromuscular communication. B12 helps nerves fire signals accurately between the brain and muscles, while vitamin D supports bone strength and reduces the risk of falls or tremors. Without enough B12, many older adults unknowingly develop subtle coordination problems, wobbliness on stairs, weak grip strength, or that familiar unsettling sense that your legs aren't quite keeping up with your intentions. And here's some good news. You don't need a complicated recipe to enjoy the benefits. A simple fillet of salmon, lightly brushed with olive oil, seasoned with lemon juice and cracked black pepper, and pan-seared for about 5 minutes per side, can provide a delicious and deeply nourishing meal that feels satisfying without being heavy. For an even gentler option, try poaching it with a slice of ginger and a bay leaf in light broth. It's soothing, easy to digest, and great for older adults with sensitive digestion. No fresh fish? No problem. Canned sardines, mackerel, or herring, especially those packed in extra virgin olive oil or water, are incredibly nutrient-dense and affordable. Spread them on whole grain toast, mix them into mashed avocado, or toss into a chopped veggie salad for a no-cook, energy-boosting meal. To elevate the taste while improving circulation, try adding fresh herbs like dill or parsley, a splash of apple cider vinegar, or a few slices of chili or fresh ginger, which also helps stimulate blood flow to your muscles. Including oily fish in your breakfast or lunch 2 to 3 times per week is enough to start seeing benefits in how your legs feel and function. You may notice fewer cramps, less morning stiffness, and even improved coordination when rising from a chair or walking longer distances. These changes may seem subtle at first, but over time, they create a foundation for better mobility, fewer injuries, and more confidence in your daily movement. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine or hit the gym 7 days a week. Sometimes, the real work of staying strong starts with small, quiet decisions, like what you put on your plate in the morning. A soft-boiled egg, A scoop of chia oats, a firm banana, or a serving of oily fish may not seem like much in the moment, but over time, these choices accumulate into strength, energy, and ease of movement. You'll be grateful for every single day. If this video sparked a new idea or reminded you of the power of smart nutrition, be sure to hit the like button. It helps us reach more people. Drop a comment and let us know. What's your age? And which breakfast are you planning to try this week? Have you used salmon or sardines in your meals recently? Share your favorite method of preparing them. We love hearing your tips. And don't forget to share this video with friends, parents, or neighbors who might benefit from it. Sometimes a single suggestion today can prevent years of physical decline in the future. Most importantly, tap the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a practical, easy-to-follow tip on keeping your body strong, steady, and energized well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Each new morning is a fresh chance to take care of your legs, your nerves, and your overall well-being, and it all begins with the first bite.